Let's go. Episode 7. 7. Someone's lucky number where he used to do everything as 7. 7 this, 7 that. If there was a number, if there was a 7 in this number, he would be like all over it. In fact, I'm gonna send him the 7 so he knows we talking about him.
Yeah, he's nicknamed after his superhero, despite being named as his not superhero.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the show, episode 7, watching the world burn, where we watch the whole collapse from a front row and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You got a weasel news for me?
Yeah, let's start with a weasel news. Today, I've got a few from the Dutch courts. The first one is Dutch court rules Pastafarianism is not a religion.
What is Pastafarianism?
Pastafarians, they worship a flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, that thing. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what that thing is.
So it's an invisibility deity. A deity. Yes, that's not very deity because it's pasta.
No.
Innit?
Because it's pasta. There we go. That works.
They wear colanders on their heads, so
Okay.
it's like tinfoil hat people, but with colanders. Supposedly focuses on being nice people, and also they conclude their prayers with a ramen instead of amen.
That's jokes. That's actually jokes. Yeah, I'm gonna actually Google this when we're done.
It's actually officially recognized by the New Zealand government.
Of course, they would recognize it. I mean, come on now.
Well, yeah, someone has to, right?
I don't even know why I said it like New Zealand are weird. I mean, the 3 New Zealander people that we know, they're jokes still. So I
yeah.
expect them to just go, you know what, yeah, let's go, my. Actually,
Isn't
4.
like New Zealand
Like,
that's got like more sheep than people?
yeah, I was watching that. I can't even remember the reasoning behind that. It was mad because like the way it is the land is set up, like a huge chunk of the land is useless. Let's go map.
Yeah.
So what it is as you can see from the thing, all of this is mountains. This part is basically useless. Like there's stuff to do, but you can't really grow on it. You can't really like rely on it because the mountains create some mad rainy type thing. So most of the people that live out here are up the North Island. Literally, that's the whole thing. And the way it's set up, you can't really because you can't really grow stuff because the climate is like mad. It's cold and hot and all sorts at the same time, and they're like rainy and thunderstormy. So your best export is sheep. That's why they've got more sheep than people. I just imagine eventually this island would be run over by sheep people that just take over the world and like genetically modify them and stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
And you know what, right? The more recent Disney movies, they make all those cartoony characters lifelike, makes it so much easier to do like picture. Because like, you know, the Little Mermaid, the crab thing, because like they made him into like a real thing in the new one. So it just makes it more like so much more legit when you think about it.
Now that you mentioned this whole Disney thing, this thing, is the thing that you brought up to me. Like I never really got a chance to look at it, but it's this thing that you sent me the other day.
Yeah. The Gingercide is real.
That's mad. Like every single ginger person has been replaced by an ethnic. I'm not going to say black because I know that she's not black. The one that played Lana Lang. And then this guy is
like initially it was just like by mixed race people, innit? But like then it became just they kind of extended that. But yeah.
How many more other people are there? Hold on, is this guy really ginger? He just looks blonde to me.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't he?
I mean, Jim Gordon is a bait switch. That's such a
that's an obvious one. Heimdall, the Idris Elba one, isn't it?
I mean, that could be argued. I mean, it's not because look at it. Like you can't really see his face, so you can argue.
You can see his beard. His beard is pretty ginger.
You say that, yeah, but I remember when I used to have one ginger hair in my beard. So
it's not the same thing.
It's now grey, so I can imagine it just going fully all the way instead of it had it not gone grey. See what I mean? Like the Josie and the Pussycat thing, this lady here, there was actually no need for that switch. Like, why would you ethnicize it? Who the hell is that? The guy from Castlevania, they just replaced him with a bald guy. So that's the wipeout of a ginger. They're like, any remnants of any kind of hair.
The Lego one is kind of jokes, but it also happened in the new Batman movie, wasn't it?
But they cancelled that. They were just like, you know what, let's just cut our losses off rip, bro. It must have been so. Think of how trash movies are that have that type of agenda.
I know. Like,
and it must have been so trash that they went, nah, you know what? Let's just stop off.
Because like they were actually like they were so confident it was not gonna do well that they just tried to take the tax write-off.
Batwoman or Batgirl?
I think Batwoman or Batgirl. I can't remember. I think it might be Batgirl.
So they just took the write-off, bro.
Yeah. Mind you, like I've learned something about movies that see when you have the movie budget that they tell you, right? Because like some big movies that are not doing well, and they were like talking about, oh, it's brought in 700 at the box office, and I'm like, yeah, but like the budget for this movie was 300 mil, right, or whatever. So this is how it works. So it's a 300 mil budget. They usually spend the same amount at least on marketing,
okay,
which is a lot of money to spend on marketing, right? And then when it brings in the 700 milli, they're gonna have to split some of that. So they usually like split like at 50-50 with the theaters, or 75-25 with the theaters.
All right.
So that's why like all these movies are not really make that much money.
I just thought that this is what they cost them, and like anything that they make is profit.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming as well. But it's mad, isn't it? Because like I was checking, I think like the James Bond movie, the final one, made 700 million box office, but didn't make money, and then it kind of made me look into it. So it's like, yeah, like if you make a movie for 700, if you make 700 million movie and don't make money, like you're kind of
you're doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah,
you're being overcharged for those paper cups by far.
Yeah. Another weasel news. This is the Dutch court bans sperm donor who fathered at least 550 kids.
Yeah, you told me about this, bro. That's wrong. Bro, I swear down, I'm sorry. This is the guy. It's literally him. And then it zooms out, and then this guy's going. Can we count as they predicted this as well?
I reckon, but then again, they hit that in Naked Gun as well, innit?
What did they have? I can't remember.
When he knocked over the sperm stand with all the sperm, because he knocked it all over, he decided to make his own. So all the kids were coming out looking like him.
Oh, that's jokes. No, but there was a guy that was doing that as well, no? Hold on. Oh, let me find it. But go on, carry on with the story.
So basically, it went to the Dutch court. They actually have Dutch guidelines where sperm donors are allowed to produce a maximum of 25 kids with 12 mothers. They actually have actual official guidelines for it. Basically, they were worried that like it's going to lead to accidental inbreeding if he continues. Because when you think about it, 550 people is a lot. 550
someone's
kids.
clapping their cousin, bro. There's no getting around that. If they're all in one area, someone's clapping their cousin's cheeks.
Exactly. Like, and Holland is what?
Don't know. Let's find out.
17 million people?
10.2 apparently. No, hold on. The whole thing. No, Netherlands. Sorry. Netherlands is 17.8.
Actually, no. Let's narrow it down. The Hague.
That way is that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but were they transferring the samples?
It could be.
Oh, 560k inhabitants, bro. Wow. Unless they were transferring, like you have to think of that. Someone's gonna go to school with someone, and someone's gonna clap someone's cheeks.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like maybe not the first 500, when those 500 have kids, no. He needs to be stopped. He's a menace to his own society. Here's the thing, though. I think it's just a Netherlands thing of them just being weird, bro. Because if you look at this, when I was googling the article as you were speaking, and I came across this: Netherlands fertility doctor used his own to father 20. He's just swapping out the samples and just busting nuts at work. I'm going for a long lunch. Or how you think he's playing it? You think he's playing at a bite seat guy like, oh, this one is banging. Yeah, I'm going to switch out her sample. Do you know what I mean, bro? How is this guy playing this out, bro?
That's a lot.
I mean, it's not 500, but he's in a position where he can control it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he can control it, clearly, because he's busting into samples left and right. But, you know.
There's an NSFW one that I'm not going to do now, but that is down the line. I'll bring it up. Just write this down as a thing that we need to address if we ever set up a paywall, because this was mad. I'm going to message you afterwards. It's done. It's grimy, bro. I was just scrolling through, and I came across two things, right?
Hmm.
Have you heard of this? The stripper index.
No, I am intrigued.
This thing cracked me up, and it's the genius of it is just what got me, bro. The way it works is during times of economic decline, this is the first thing to get the cut. Like it's getting hit. There was this girl. She tweeted, "Yeah, hold on, I think I got the tweet here as well. It's a leading indicator. I can promise you, we're in a recession." And that was in last year in May when it properly kicked off, before the news and the economists actually confirmed it. So then basically it actually predicts it. And then the comments just crack me up, bro. When my whale clients are asking me what bottles are on special, you know we got a problem. But then obviously, you know, the internet being the internet, I had to check the comment section. The strip club also predicted the 2008 financial crisis too. And the guy belongs below it. He belongs to the Wall Streets. As pure genius, bro. There was the other guy. He was like, I'm following exotic dancer accounts, not because I'm horny, because I need financial advice. The reality of it is that she predicted it in the strip clubs were indicating in '08 they predicted the crash, and then now it predicted that we were in a recession. However, good news. Someone asked, "Is the recession over?" To which she replied, "Well, I'm clapping cheeks of a lot of finance clients who haven't seen since 2001, so things are looking up." All right, so
I've got a related thing, but yeah, go on.
No. I'm gonna end it on this note. So we're gonna call this one the day after I go. And it's a comment section one that just cracked me up the hardest, bro.
Yeah.
So go.
So like obviously like in China, right? The way they get around their laws, because they got some pretty strict laws about stripping and like nudity and public nudity and all that, right? The way they get around it is that pole dancing is considered exercise. So like red light district are allowed to be there because it's technically considered like exercise, and so when they're like showing off their abilities in the pole. However, there was a crackdown in China on funeral strippers.
Wait, what?
Funeral strippers, yes.
Go on.
They started targeting rural provinces because of
Google this. Let me Google it on the
performances, because of obscene and vulgar performances at wedding, funerals, and temple fairs. So there were people that were actually hiring women who like to exercise on poles at funerals.
That's so mad, bro.
Do you think they were wearing black, to be respectful?
I don't know. Do they not have different rules for colors and stuff?
They might actually have different rules in China, right?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So in my head, I'm visualizing this, but with women in lingerie. Just doing that dance, bro.
If it's like an army vet, do they do a 10 bonus hole salute?
In my head, yes. Like with the ping pong ball.
Yeah.
That's so messed up. Can we show this image? Can we show this image and get away with it? I've literally found the image. I googled it and it came up. I think this is respectful enough to be shown. This doesn't show the nudity of it all like that. He got free, so I assume this is the attire that they got for this dude.
Yeah,
my guy's just there in his golden coffin with the red writing, and they just sending him off. If you don't expect that at a funeral, there's nothing that will throw you off more. Because we were in Amsterdam and we got that card that lets you see all those museums. And then we ended up at some museum and we're just looking at the artwork, just minding our own biz, yeah? We walked into this room and then this woman was just standing in the middle of the room. We're like, all right, maybe she's just looking at the artwork. Then she just starts doing some backflips and we're thinking, what's going on? This is some weirdness. And then she starts stripping down because she's doing the performance art. Because it's an art setting and you're not expecting it. Oh, that caught you off guard. And that was just an awkward thing. We're like, what's going on? Like just pure the panic that kicked in because you're not expecting it. Like in my head, I'm thinking, what, am I getting punked? Is this going to be like some clip show? Are they videotaping my reaction? I'm panicking because I'm not trying to be on Dutch TV. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep that poker face at this point. Like, it's like, what's going on? Nothing's happening. Because it will just catch you off guard. It's a mad one. But yeah. All right, a short one before I wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, this guy, when you haven't stolen anything in a month, and he's got that Michael Jackson thing where he's basically got. Is he a white dude with black spots, or is he a black dude with white spots?
So,
Bruv, but the comment section on this, cracked me the hardest, bro. You ready, yeah?
Yep.
Bro can almost talk back to the police. Bro, bro. Bro can only say 50% of the N-word. Jamal turning into James. His dad coming back home with the milk when the free trial of the N-word is ending. The guy behind me, his N-word pass is about to expire. His credit score is on the way to the moon. The dude below it going, he's gaining privileges and rights.
For real.
When your girl shots on you while you're going down on her, oh, that's bad. So bad. But the joke thing is when you actually look at it and visualize that, you can't unsee it now. You can't unsee it. He's got shotted on it. It's just gone. He's like, oh, I'm covered in it.
The reaction looks so random.
Alright, hold on. How many we got? Where we at? POV, a banana after a week in the kitchen. The cocoa powder in the cup when you haven't stirred it in. Transfers money from his checking account to his savings account for reparations. That one cracked me up! Bro, that's dirty. What was it? From predator to victim. Bro lost 3 inches. Bro, I can't. I got one more comment. Oh. Must be hard for the cops to only beat the black parts. And then the last guy, he just went, Nick. I can't. Bro, that cracked me up. I'm tearing up. Even still. Oh, I'm tearing up. Oh, man, tearing up. All right. On that note.
We can leave it on that.
The reparations one got me, bro.
I'm crying.
I can't. The reparations one is cracking me. Oh, I can't. I'm tearing up, bro. I can't. I need to stop. All right, like, comment, subscribe, all of that.
That's done. I'm done.
Oh, call it.